actually going to slap you.
He's very like cuddle, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see it.
Dad thinks I'm an animal, I don't know what he's on about.
That could have been that Saturday night, you know.
We're not meant to talk about that.
And then bend it, and then wherever that's going, just wait.
I saw about four diff truck today.
Talk kids on this. Bob, can you get this man the one? Get him on camera.
Can we do?
But no,
Come in his face.
Hey, can see your belly.
Yeah, but it's nice when you turn up at meetings, Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when
Wait, you gotta get it
sometimes you can't make excuses, you don't turn up at meetings.
Waiting 2 meetings. That's what we call it.
Look out, Dave. If I was a camera, I was... Wait, so
Pin it down. Yeah, George. George got it.
Okay.
Crikey.
Yeah, myself, Daddy.
This way, darling. You want to get through there?
This is the way.
Oh, God. Hang on, the table's still down. Hang on. Mind your head. I think we're through, Harry. Go on then.
It's not blowing it out either, it's just still trickling. Let's see. Should be one. Morning, Bob.
Mears gets the whole shot. Dave Mears goes into the first turn first. Richard Smith trying to ride around the outside of him. Richard Smith goes very wide. Dave Mears cutting back on the inside. It's Dave Mears from Richard Smith, from Mark Giles, from Mike Peters, Danny Glover, Chris Watts, right number 2 instead of 12. Just a confusion. I thought that was Ross Young bringing up the rear, but I'm just could be mistaken. Here they come, Richard Smith's got the better of Dave Mears. Richard Smith riding on towards victory. Dave Mears in second, Mark Giles in third. Then it's Mike Peters. Danny Glover looks like he's out with problems. Then it's Chris Watts and Ross Young. So Danny Glover goes back to the pits. There goes Richard Smith from Dave Mears. Mark Giles, and it's Mike Peters, Chris Watts, and Ross Young. Checkered flag being made ready. We have a winner of the first race of the afternoon. That's Richard Smith from Dave Mears. Mark Giles, a comfortable third, not wasting his energies and trying to do anything silly. There's Mike Peters, Chris Watts, and Ross Young. Race 1, then the result of the first race of the afternoon was a win for number 33, Richard Smith. In second place, it was number 19, Dave Mears. In third place was number 26, Mark Giles. In fourth place was number 37, Mike Peters. In fifth place was number 2, Chris Watts. In sixth place was number 12, Ross Young. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 26.10 seconds. A speed of 46.78 miles per hour. 33, 19, 26, 37, 2 and 12. 1 minute 26.10 seconds. 46.78 miles per hour. Georgie Wood coming around the outside of the first turn. Georgie Wood going for it. Georgie Wood pulling away out of that turn. He's gone rather wide, but he's got it in a straight line and he's going places. Nathan Irwin catches him up. Georgie Wood, Nathan Irwin, Lee Bartlett, Brian Cornelius, Teri Massingham, Gordon Walker, Charlie Powell. Georgie Wood goes wide on the turn, but he's inside the markers, which is where he needs to be. Georgie Wood leading, Nathan Irwin in second, then Lee Bartlett. Brian Cornelius moving up on the inside of Lee Bartlett. Lee Bartlett got the faster route round on the outside. Then Teri Massingham, Gordon Walker, and Charlie Powell. Last lap flag is out. Georgie Wood absolutely flying on the 350 this afternoon. Nathan Irwin decided to just collect an easy second from Lee Bartlett, Brian Cornelius, Teri Massingham. So going to the last lap, Charlie Powell's got the better of Gordon Walker. The win, Georgie Wood. Second place, Nathan Irwin. Lee Bartlett cruises home, Brian Cornelius follows him from 213, Teri Massingham. Charlie Powell. 84, Gordon Walker. 350cc solos, race 2. The result is as follows. A win, a cracking win, start to finish almost for Georgie Wood, number 96. In second place, it was number 83, Nathan Irwin. In third place was number 65, Lee Bartlett. In fourth place was number 48, Brian Cornelius. In fifth place, 213, Terry Massingham. In sixth place, 92, Charlie Powell. Well done, Charlie. And in seventh place, number 84, Gordon Walker. The winner's time at 1 minute 24.71 seconds, giving an average speed of 47.55 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 83, 65, 48, 213, 92, 84. 1 minute 24.71 seconds, 47.55 miles per hour. This is a late practice for Gareth Winterburn, and he didn't have a passenger earlier. But he's now got one, and apparently it's one of the left-hand boys has decided to have a go with him right-handed this afternoon. It looks like he's making a good job of it there, doesn't he? Solo class here this afternoon. I think Mitch Godden in second place. Looks like Martyn Sturgeon has got the whole shot. Mitch Godden's gone backwards down to fourth place. It's all hell for leather as they come out of this turn. It is Martyn Sturgeon that's got it. From Charlie Saunters in second, then Mitch Godden and Rodney McDonald. And Stuart Mears. Martyn Sturgeon then in the lead from Charlie Saunters in second. Would be nice if we could have a number 25 on the side of that. Mitch Godden drops back down to place. Rodney McDonald coming up hard after him. Mark Baseby was the man who moved up. All here at Britain, you know. And the last lap flag is out already for Martyn Sturgeon from Charlie Saunters. From Mark Baseby. Mark Baseby looks at his chain. Mark Baseby is out of the running. I think his chain's come off. Mitch Godden goes by. Rodney McDonald. Stuart Mears looking very much like Andrew Appleton. There goes Lee Bartlett. And Richard Watts. Martyn Sturgeon takes the win. Charlie Saunters comes home for second. Chris Neame out with problems. Mitch Godden goes by. Rodney McDonald. Stuart Mears. Lee Bartlett. And Rob Watts. Official result in a moment. Race 3, 500cc solos. Race 3. A win, a cracking win there for number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. It all went on behind him, didn't it? Eventually in second place we had 25, Charlie Saunters. In third place we had number 9, Mitch Godden. In 4th place, number 14, Rodney McDonald. 5th place, number 4, Stuart Mears. 6th place, number 65, Lee Bartlett. 7th was 13, Rob Watts. And 8th was number 11, Chris Neame. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.66 seconds, a speed of 51.21 miles per hour. From the top, 15, 25, 9, 14, 4, 65, 13 and 11. 1 minute 18.66 seconds, a speed of 51.21 miles per hour. Young man come in and volunteer to passenger number 2, and he's on his way up to the pit box to sign on and do things. Meanwhile, we have the 500cc solos in action here in race 4. Well, they come then, 191 it is, Trevor Heath leading. From 181, Matt Saul, 26, James Theobald. James Theobald just getting up into 2nd place ahead of Matt Saul. Karl Rushen is next. All happening here at Britain, you know. Bringing up the rear, number 103, Adam Shepherd, another new name on me. Good to see some new names coming up. And down goes somebody down that side there. It's Trevor Heath that's leading. The 2nd place man is the man that's dropped it. I think that was James Theobald. We have a red flag out for some reason. Warren Atkinson seemed to have dropped it there, and the red flag went out. race 5, left-hand Sidecars. Paul Marley and Nick Barker come from the pack into the lead on the first turn. Martyn Cuff in second place, Erwin Bowman in third. Here they come then, Paul Marley, Nick Barker, 128, Martyn Cuff in second, Owen and Alex Bowman. Then our Welshman, then Will Penfold's in, and then Tony Penfold bringing up the rear. 2 we lost then. Top Penfold, oh, yeah, there right, number 5, Top Penfold didn't get it going, so Will Penfold straight in his place. Paul Marley, Nick Barker. Nick Barker saying, go on, go on, go on, he's catching. You don't have to ease up with Martyn Cuff behind you. You leave him 2 inches, he'll find a way through it. Oh, round they come then. Fremont, Paul Marley and Nick Barker on the last lap then from Martyn Cuff and Steve North. Owen and Alex Bowman, Will Penfold and Teri Phillips. Andy Evans and Darren Morris. Tony Penfold, George Fiddler bringing up the rear. Checker flag goes. Paul Marley and Nick Barker. From Martyn Cuff, Steve North. Owen and Alex Bowman. Oh, that was close. Oh, I'm watching things here. Oh. I think it was Owen and Alex Bowman decided to go straight out, and the rest of them wanted to go around the corner and turn round, causing Will Penfold to, I think he might need a change of underpants when he gets back to the pits. So his pit crew could be ready for that. Race 5, ladies and gentlemen. Race 5. That's the second one down from the top. Not race 4 where I just wrote it. Race 5. A win there for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Second place, 128. Martyn Cuff and Steve North. Third place was number 7, Owen and Alex Bowman. Fourth place, number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. In fifth place was number 22, Will Penfold and Teri Phillips. And in sixth place was 25, Tony Penfold and George Fiddler. The winner's time was 1 minute 36.93 seconds, a speed of 41.55 miles per hour. From the top, 3, 128, 7, 4, 22 and 25. 1 minute 36.93 seconds, 41.55 miles per hour. To go. Trevor Heath again looks like he's got the whole shot. Karl Rushen in second place. Karl Rushen goes a bit wide as Saul comes through on the inside. And it's 36 Aaron Pease, 85 James Wells, 91 David Rollinson. Followed by, I believe that was Shepherd bringing up the rear. Trevor Heath absolutely flying and going for it at half distance. From Saul in second place, then Karl Rushen, Aaron Pease, David Rollinson, James Wells. Adam Shepherd. What happened there then is Matt Saul comes into the lead. On the last lap there it's Matt Saul from Karl Rushen, from Trevor Heath, Aaron Pease, David Rollinson, James Wells, and Adam Shepherd bringing up the rear. We've got a tumble over the corner. Aaron Pease has tumbled on the last lap. Matt Saul the winner, Karl Rushen in second place, Trevor Heath limping home in third. Followed by David Rollinson, James Wells, and 103 Adam Shepherd bringing up the rear. Did I ever do that result? I don't think I did I? Race 4. Race 4, 500cc solos. Race 4 was a win for number 181, Matt Saul. Second place, number 63, Karl Rushen. Third place to 191, Trevor Heath. Fourth place, number 91, David Rollinson. Fifth place was number 85, James Wells. And sixth place was 103, Adam Shepherd. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.02 seconds, a speed of 48.52 miles per hour. From the top, 181, 63, 191, 91, 85, 103. 1 minute 23.02 seconds, 48.52 miles per hour. Indeed it is, Bradley Steer and Steve Smith. Now believe it or not, I believe there's one more Masters in that driver. He's had more, I think, than anybody else, or at least as many as anybody else so far. But I still believe at the ripe old age, I believe, of 64, there's still another Masters title in that man. Will it be this year? On the famous Little Circuit, hosted by Astra. Front wheel pawing the air. Steve Smith in action. I just hope he don't frighten that passenger, you know, because he's quite quick, is Steve Smith. There we are. A familiar sight for Steve Smith, the checkered flag. I remember talking to him at a Masters qualifier once, or I think he was actually talking to Reg Blackbourn at the time. Reg Blackbourn said to him, Smithy, he said, you only keep doing this, he said, because you like retirement parties. He said, every time you come back, you retire and have another retirement party, and then you come back. And he said, Reg, there's only one party, he said, I like better than a retirement party. And Reg said, what's that? He said, British Masters Champion Party, he said. Oh, the red flag flying. Red flag's gone down. Thumbs up for the starter. Run out of time for the pit box. Leave the line. Here they come then. Moving down towards the first turn. Looks like 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow to get there first. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles in second. Lee Penfold in third. That's how they come out of the first turn. With Mike O'Donnell, not Mike O'Donnell, Jason O'Donnell looking down at the engine. And Chris Downs goes past. So it looks like it's Mick Payne and Glenn Waterfield in their first meeting together, but it didn't make it to the start line. Round they come then. 113 Mike Downs, 130 Charlie Ridley, and 125, sorry, Billy Penfold. The right private battle going on the back as Jason O'Donnell gets the thing going again. Battle of the V-twins, no, not V-twins, are they? One's a V-twin and one's a side-by-side parallel twin. That being the Yamaha TRX 850 engine. Change at the front as Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles move up into first place. Mike Downs to Jim Manklow in second. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. Problems again as the bike slows there from the looks of things for, well, who's got it going again? Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. And Chris Downs, Steve Standing, bringing up the rear. The last lap flag is up, sorry, the checkered flag is out. 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles take the win from Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. And 114, Chris Downs and Steve Standing. Official result in a moment. Race 6, the left-hand Sidecars, a win for 130. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Team Green in first place. Second place was 113. Mike Downs, Jim Manklow. In third place was number 125. Defence Bowles, Gary Potter. Fourth place was 99. Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. And in fifth place was 114. Chris Downs. Now on the finishes, the winner's time of 1 minute 38.16 seconds. 41.04 miles per hour. These are the 250cc solos. All happening on the front line there. Adam Shipp was leading and Paul Simmons comes up on the inside. Tight stuff between those two with Terry Massingham in third, then 45 James Peters. Meanwhile those front two are still at it. Paul Simmons and Adam Shipp. Adam Shipp seems to get the advantage going into that turn, but he's gone a little bit wide. Paul Simmons, oh, he's followed him out there. I was hoping he was going to tuck him up on the inside and take him back again, but it's 16, Adam Shipp. From 31, Paul Simmons. From 213, Terry Massingham. 45, James Peters. 89, Mick Ridgway, another new name on me this afternoon. Followed by Gary Cook. And Ross Lingham. Meanwhile, on the front line, Adam Shipp, previous British champion, on the last lap. From Paul Simmons in second. Both made the switch to those 250 Jawas from the two strokes they campaigned for many a season. 213 then Terry Massingham, 45 is James Peters, Billy Mill, Mick Ridgway, Gary Cook and Ross Lingham. Checkered flag goes for Adam Shipp. From Paul Simmons, after they lapped number 11, Martyn Cook, James Peters, Terry Massingham, Billy Mill, Mick Ridgway, Gary Cook and Ross Lingham. The 250cc solos then. All the first time of asking this afternoon. One race probably being run 4 times on points, I guess. Race 7, 250cc solos. First, number 16, Adam Shipp. Second place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Third place, 45, James Peters. Fourth place, 213, Terry Massingham. Fifth place, number 7, Billy Mill. Sixth place, 89, Mick Ridgway. Seventh place was number 6, Gary Cook. Seventh place, 77, Ross Lingham. And ninth place, number 11, Martyn Cook. Give you a rest later, because all this are going to make a noise, aren't they? Here they come. Out of the lead is 17, Tim Crasher Mount. From number 12, Lee Oakley. From Brian Cornelius. All happening here then. At Britton. The aeroplane does a fly past over the Frittenden circuit. It's not the Frittenden flyer, mate. This is about the Britain, I tell you. 17. Tim Mount from Lee Oakley. From Brian Cornelius. So our race continues. Here at Sandhurst Bridge. Last lap flag for Tim Mount, absolutely flying here this afternoon from Lee Oakley, Brian Cornelius, Lee Barley, Nick Swansborough. Problems with somebody on the centre green there. Aaron Pease's light still there. Aaron Pease's light still there, Barry. company. There's the checkered flag. Tim Bell collects the win. Well done, Wrecker. From Lee Oakley, from Brian Cornelius, from Lee Barley, Mick Swansborough, Graham Nola, Paul Morphy and Adrian Harden. Official result for you in a moment. Race 8. Race 8. Upright solos, a win for 17, Tim Mount. Second place, number 12, Lee Oakley. Third place, 48, Brian Cornelius. Fourth place, number 5, Lee Barley. Fifth place, number 8, 8, 54, 2 and 55, 1 minute 27.12 seconds and 46.24 miles per hour. And here they come. Race 9. And 7.26, Tim Curnock leads. Chris Mackett in second place. Robin Pilcher in third. Tim Curnock taking a good wide line round there, keeping the speed up, keeping the momentum going forwards. Chris Mackett still chasing in second. And Robin Pilcher in third. Fourth place is 82, Chris Still. Followed by 152, Dave Reed. And 84, Gordon Walker, bringing up the rear. Oh, take your eyes off the front runners to look at the back markers, and Chris Mackett goes into the lead with Robin Pilcher in second. 68, Chris Mackett from 174, Robin Pilcher from 726, Tim Curnock, who was leading, dropped down to third place. Dropping down to fourth if Chris Still has his way. Chris Still in fourth at the moment. Chris Mackett still holding on to that lead, and Robin Pilcher pushing him every inch of the way down that back straight. Chris Mackett gets the faster line around the turn, but it's sent him wider, and Robin Pilcher's right there waiting to pounce, for the checkered flag is out, so it's all too late, it's all over. Chris Mackett, Robin Pilcher, Chris Still, Tim Curnock, Dave Reed on the jap. Gordon Walker bringing up the rear. Race 9, the upright solos, was a win for number 68, Chris Mackett. Second place was number 174, Robin Pilcher. Third place was number 82, Chris Still. Fourth place, 726, Tim Curnock. Fifth place was 152, Dave Reed. And sixth place was number 84. Sixth place, number 84, Gordon Walker. The winner's time was 1 minute 27, 1 minute 26.70 seconds. 1 minute 26.07 seconds. An average speed of 46.46 miles per hour. That one again then, 68, 174, 82, 726, 152, 84. 1 minute 26.70 seconds, 46.46 miles per hour, and here come the right-hand side cars. Number 12, Neil Owen and Wayne Rickards were the first ones into the first turn, and their first ones out of it as well as they go up the back straight. This is some fast stuff from the original Welsh wizard who learnt his stuff left-handed and then changed to right, and it's Neil Owen and Wayne Rickards from Miles Simmons with Mickey Owen. Twin this afternoon is something to be reckoned with. Look at it, absolutely flying. And Miles Simmons on the Suzuki in second place. From 24, Rob Wilson in third. Steve Smith and Bradley Steer in fourth. Then Colin Blackbourn and Karl Pugh. Richard Webb bringing up the rear. Last lap flag in their sights. We have number 12, Neil Owen and Wayne Rickards. From Miles Simmons, Nicky Owen. Rob Wilson, Teri Saunters. Steve Smith, Bradley Steer. Colin Blackbourn and Karl Pugh. Round the last turn in for the last time. Checkered flag is out and Neil Owen takes it. Neil Owen and Wayne Rickards first place from Miles Simmons, Nicky Owen, Rob Wilson, Teri Saunters. And Steve Smith without Bradley Steer, so he won't feature in the results. Bradley's on the far side there. Race 10, a win for number 12, Neil Owen and Wayne Rickards. Second place, number 9, Miles Simmons and Nicky Owen. Third place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Teri Saunters. Fourth place to 25, Colin Blackbourn and Karl Pugh. And in fifth place was number 4, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.05 seconds, a speed of 49.59 miles per hour. From the top, 12. 9, 24, 25, 4, 1 minute 32.05 seconds, 49.59 miles per hour. The right-hand Sidecars, race 10, was a win for number 12, Neil Owen and Wayne Rickards. And we'll have to do this one later. We're getting behind now, aren't we? Looks like a 3-horse race as they all scorched then into the first turn. They look like a Rod Winterburn and a Gareth Winterburn. Father and son teams hammering it out on the front line. Oh no, it's Mark Cossar, sorry, Mark Cossar and Gareth Winterburn. Where's Rod Winterburn then? It's only as well often in third place. The rest of it's got quite confusing in here. 37 and 48. 37 Mark Cossar and Karl Blythe, and 48 Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. We don't get Gareth Winterburn apparently. And 80 Loffin and Rob Paul. Mark Cossar and Karl Blythe then. From Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. Mark Cossar now got quite a commanding lead as he comes out of the last turn for the last time. Over Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown. So it's Mark Cossar and Karl Blythe that take the win. Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown in second. And Will off in Rob Paul. Bring it up the rear. First ride of the afternoon for the Masters champion, and he comes out with a win. 37 Mark Cossar and Karl Blythe. In second place was number 48, Rod Winterburn and Liam Brown, and in third place it was number 80, Will Offin and Rob Paul. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 29.88 seconds, an average speed of 50.78 miles per hour. From the top, 37, 48, 80, 1 minute 29.88 seconds, 50.78 miles per hour. And I think I didn't get the last one out either. Did I race 10? Check me out. I didn't, did I? Raced? You want race 10, yeah? Well, shall we do it now then? Race 10, a win for number 12. Neil Owen and Wayne Rickards. Ah, look at that, look. All right, they're getting at me at it today, aren't they? Right-hand side cars then, race 12, Paul Whitelam gets the whole shot. John Hiscock goes with him. John Hiscock on the inside, Paul Whitelam on the outside. John Hiscock gets the run out, and it's John Hiscock. Oh, well, from Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. All happening here at Frittenden. Hiscock, Whitelam, and then 99 Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer. 306 then Mark Warren and Emily Coughlin and Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Senior. Right, John's Sutherland. Let's get them all as they come past this time. Paul Whiteland's made it up on the front line. John Hiscock in second. Ryan Partridge in third. And it's Mark Warren and Emily Coghlan. With an Andy Colby Senior. John Stafford, Fraser Sullivan bringing up the rear. The last lap flag is out. All Whiteland. 1 lap to go from John Hiscock. From Ryan Partridge on the machine. Well on that one as well, didn't he? 92. All Whiteland and Alan Elliott collect their first win of the afternoon. From John Hiscock and Karl Bell. Ryan Partridge, Gary Shearer. Mark Warren, Emily Coghlan. Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin Senior. And John Stafford, Fraser Sutherland bringing up the rear. Race 12, the race we've just seen, right-hand sidecars. A win there for number 92, Paul Whiteland and Alan Elliott. In second place, it was 184, John Hiscock and Karl Bell. In third place was number 99 this afternoon, being Ryan Partridge and Gary Shearer. Fourth place was 306, Mark Warren, Emily Coghlan. Fifth place was number 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Senior. And in sixth place, it was number 81. 1 minute 32.83 seconds, 49.17 miles per hour. Teri Massingham in second with Mike Peters in third. Mike Peters maybe just getting the second ahead of Teri Massingham. Oh, and through comes Lee Bartlett. He moves himself up into third and almost into second. He's up into second place. Mike Peters then into third and Teri Massingham in fourth. And Charlie Powell bringing up the rear. 92, Charlie Powell, I am told, is the son of 92 sidecar driver from a few years ago named as Richard Sid Piggott. 33, Richard Smith is leading from 65, Lee Bartlett, from Mike Peters, from Teri Massingham, from Charlie Powell. Hence that number 92 on the machine. Richard, better known as Sid Piggott. He rode 92 on those right-hand chairs with Tony Angelico all those years ago. 33, Richard Smith leads this one. From Lee Bartlett, from 37, Mike Peters, from 213, Teri Massingham, and 92, Charlie Powell. Then Richard Smith takes the checkered flag for another win. From 65, Lee Bartlett in second. 37, Mike Peters in third. Teri Massingham in fourth. With Charlie Powell in fifth. Wood in third place. Georgie Wood sneaks through the inside of Dave Mears, and Powell's after Mark Giles. Mark Giles moves over, and Georgie Wood goes through. Georgie Wood pulls away from Mark Giles, Dave Mears, and Nathan Irwin. From 48, Brian Cornelius, then Gordon Walker, Chris Watts. I think that was Ross Young. Look at Georgie Wood absolutely flying round that turn. Already a good 50, 60, 70 yards clear of second place Dave Mears, from Mark Giles, from Nathan Irwin, from 48 Brian Cornelius, Gordon Walker, Ross Young and Chris Watts. Last lap flag out for Georgie Wood. From Dave Mears, Mark Giles and Nathan Irwin. Brian Cornelius, Gordon Walker, Chris Watts and Ross Young. Checkered flag for 96, Georgie Wood. From 19, Dave Mears. 26, Mark Giles. 83, Nathan Irwin. 48, Brian Cornelius. 84, Gordon Walker. 2, Chris Watts and 12, Ross Young. Official result, you in a moment. Mr. Rollinson, 5 points each. Number 4, Stuart Mears, and 85, James Wells, 4 points each. That's from the first leg of the heat. Solos, race 15 in the programme. Martyn Sturgeon gets the whole shot. Charlie Saunters moves up into second place. Dave Mears in third. As I predicted, they're riding around the outside of the water. 15, Martyn Sturgeon. 25, Charlie Saunters. Then Mark Baseby, Stuart Mears, Matt Saul, James Theobald, Trevor Heath, Rob Watts and Chris Neave. Remaining unchanged as they come round the turn now. Martyn Sturgeon, local lad from Headcourt, got it all his own way at the moment. Young Charlie Saunters in hot pursuit in second place. Then Mark Baseby, Stuart Mears, Matt Saul, James Theobald, Trevor Heath, Rob Watts and Chris Neave. The last lap flag is out. Martyn Sturgeon, Charlie Saunters, Mark Baseby. Stuart Mears ahead of James Theobald, Trevor Heath, Matt Saul. And Rob Watts. Problems for somebody out there on the outside the pegs. We've got Martyn Sturgeon for a win, Charlie Saunters for a second, and Mark Baseby for a third. It's Chris Neave, I think he's just being lapped back in arrears. Then it's 76, James Theobald, ahead now of Stuart Mears, then Trevor Heath, Matt Saul, and throttle eyes and mouth wide open to the finish, 13, Rob Watts. Solos, 500cc Solos, race 15, a win for number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Second place was number 75. And we'll come back to that later. 75 and 25. Anyway, here we come then, race 16. Mitch Godden's got the whole shot. He comes out of the turn first. He's really going for it. Is Mitch Godden from Rodney McDonald, from Karl Rushen. From 65, that's Lee Bartlett. Then James Wells, David Rollinson, Chris Atkinson, sorry, Warren Atkinson. Number 9, Mitch Godden. From 14, Rodney McDonald then. Karl Rushen. Lee Bartlett, James Wells. Dave Rollinson. 212, Warren Atkinson. Son of Chris Atkinson, a sidecar driver of fine repute from a few years ago. And it was 103. Adam Shepherd bringing up the rear. Mitch Godden laps him. Rodney McDonald laps him as well. Then we have Karl Rushen and Lee Bartlett. In hot pursuit of James Wells and David Rollinson. David Rollinson getting the better of James Wells on that turn. And Warren Atkinson coming past the last lap flag. There's the checkered flag. There's Mitch Godden's first win of the afternoon from Rodney McDonald in second. From Adam Shepherd, Karl Rushen, Lee Bartlett, David Rollinson, James Wells, Warren Atkinson. Race 16, 500cc solos. A win, a fine win for number 9, Mitch Godden. Second place, number 14, Rodney McDonald. Third place, number 63, Karl Rushen. Fourth place, number 65, Lee Bartlett. Fifth place, number 91, David Rollinson. Sixth place to number 85, James Wells. Seventh to 212, Warren Atkinson. And eighth to 103, Adam Shepherd. The winner's time was 1 minute 21.78 seconds, a speed of 49.25 miles per hour. On the top, 9, 14, 63, 65, 91, 85, 212, 103. 1 minute 21.78 seconds, 49.25 miles per hour. Here we go then, left-hand side cars. First turn they go, it looks like Andy the Bear Evans and Darren Morris that have got the whole shot. So they drift a little wide coming out of that corner. Martyn Cuff moving on the inside. Oh, and a big turn over there for Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. The red flags are out. Both driver and passenger up and walking about. That's good news that they're able to get up and walk about, but machine looks a bit sorry for itself. Well. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles, the cause of the stoppage. Sent back to the pits. They still have a bit of extra time to get the machine ready for the next outing. As Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles seem to be the cause of the stoppage, not able to go in the rerun. So straight back on with race 17, the rerun of race 17. Runners for this one in place in place of 22 Will Penfold with 1 away Martyn Cuff. Thought I saw 22 in this one as well. Taking the place of probably Tony Penfold. Anyway, it's the Bear. Follow the Bear. He's got out in front again. He's done it twice running. With Will Penfold in hot pursuit in second place and Martyn Cuff in third. But it's Andy the Bear Evans and Darren Morris that lead this one from Will Penfold. And Teri Phillips, Martyn Cuff and Steve North. Tony Penfold. George Midler. And Chris Downs. Chris Downs and Steve Standing bringing up the rear. It's all action stations here as Darren Morris, Andy Evans, Darren Morris lead down the back straight from Will Penfold. Teri Phillips will break in a new passenger this afternoon. On a beautiful tight line there, chases after the Bear. We have one more lap to go with Andy Evans Darren Morris in the lead with Will Penfold. And Teri Phillips waiting to make a move. And the mistake is not forthcoming. Who's got the horn behind me? Into the last turn they go then for the last time. Will Penfold makes another run at it, but the bear has got it sealed, signed and delivered. There we go then. Andy Evans and Darren Morris from Will Penfold, Teri Phillips. Martyn Cuff, Steve North. And Tony Penfold, George Vidler. Race 17, left-hand side cars, a win. A cracking win for number 4, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. In second place was 22. Will Penfold and Teri Phillips. In third place was 128. Martyn Cuff and Steve North. And in fourth place was number 25, Tony Penfold and George Vidler. In fifth place it was number 114, Chris Downs and Steve Standing. Now the finishers, the winner's time at 1 minute 35.69 seconds, an average speed of 42.09 miles per hour. On the top, 4, 22, 128, 25, 114. 1 minute 35.69 seconds, 42.09 miles per hour. From the first leg, we have 7 points. That's number 3, Paul Marley. Steve Barker, 130. Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. 5 points each, 128, Martyn Cuff and Steve North, and 113, Mike Downs and Jim Mackett. On 4 points apiece, number 7, Owen and Alex Bowman, and 125. Penfold and Gary Potter. 3 points each, number 4, Andy Evans. Darren Morris at 99. Jason O'Donnell. Added some points to that list. Here come the rest of them. Race 18, the left-hand sidecar. On the line to do battle, Owen and Alex Bowman. Paul Marley, Nick Barker. Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper. Tony Penfold, Gary Potter. Mike Downs, Jim Mackett. Tom Penfold, Dan Baxter. Away they go. 6 outfits away. Paul Marley, Nick Barker on the Godden twins, scorch away from the rest of them at the end of the first turn first. They've got the whole shot. It's the Bowman boys, father and son, in second place. Followed by Tom Penfold, who looks down at the engine, fiddles with something. Did he just turn the fuel back on? Did he just turn his fuel on? Has he just gone all the way back to last place because he didn't have his fuel on? Who knows? Oh, Brendan a circle goes with Bowman. Loses his passenger as he brings it to a little standstill over there by the ropes. 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. Yellow flags are out, can't see any reds yet. So, Barker, of course, happy to let that one run. We have Paul Marley and Nick Barker belting down the back straight. Second place is Mike Downs and Jim Mackett, and Billy Penfold and Gary Potter, Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. One more lap to go for Paul Marley and Nick Barker. All happening here at Fritton this afternoon. Half a lap to go for Paul Marley and Nick Barker on the 1000 twin Godden, which is absolutely flying here this afternoon. Just look at him go. Checkered flag, Paul Marley, Nick Barker. Second place to Mike Downs, Jim Mackett. On Billy Penfold, Gary Potter. Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper. And problems. Could we have a post rammer, or a track fence repairing team up there where Alex Bowman touched the ropes, please? Left-hand sidecars, race 18. Left-hand sidecars, race 18 was a win for number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. In second place it was 113, Mike Downs and Jim Mackett. In third place was 125, Billy Penfold and Gary Potter. And in fourth place was number 99, Jason O'Donnell and Adam Cooper. And in 5th place was number 5, Tom Penfold and Dan Batstone. No 6th finisher. The winner's time was 1 minute 35.88 seconds, a speed of 42.01 miles per hour. Race 18 again in 3, 113, 125, 99, 5. 1 minute 35.88 seconds, 42.01 miles per hour. 19.81 seconds, a speed of 50.47 miles per hour. From the top, 15, 25, 5, 26, 4, 191, 181, 13, 11. 1 minute 19.81 seconds, 50.47 miles per hour. Here we go. 250cc solos. From the first leg it was Adam Shipp and 31 Paul Simmons. In this one it is number 16 Adam Shipp from 31, Paul Simmons from Teri Massingham, from Billy Milton, James Peters, Mick Ridgway. Adam Shipp got a better lead this time. Comfortably clear of 31, Paul Simmons. From 213, Teri Massingham. From Billy Milton, James Peters, Mick Ridgway, and Ross Lingham. And number 6, Gary Cook. So Adam Shipp at 31. Adam Shipp then lapping the tail ender. Launches around the turn. We have the checkered flag out, and it's a win for Adam Shipp. Ignore number 6, he's a lap in arrears. 31, Paul Simmons is in 2nd place, from Teri Massingham in 3rd, then James Peters, then number 7, Billy Milton. 89, Mick Ridgway. Race 19, 250cc solos. 1st place, number 16. Adam Shipp. 2nd place, number 31, Paul Simmons. 3rd place, number 213, Teri Massingham. 4th place, number 45, James Peters. 5th place, number 7, Billy Milton. 6th place, number 89, Mick Ridgway. 7th place, number 77, Ross Lingham. And 8th place, number 6, Gary Cook. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.91 seconds, a speed of 46.89 miles per hour. Here comes the natural watering sprinkler system. turn for the first time. Leading into is Tim Curnock again from 12. Lee Oakley from Brian Cornelius. Dave Reed, Robin Pilcher powering right round the outside of Dave Reed. Well, we come then. Tim Curnock's got the lead this time. Comfortable lead from Brian Cornelius and Lee Oakley. Robin Pilcher. Mick Swansborough. Dave Reed. And number 2, Adrian Hart, bringing up the rear. Squirting that throttle hard, making the machine work. On to the last lap goes Tim Curnock from number 12, Lee Oakley, from 48, Brian Cornelius, then 174, Robin Pilcher. Nick Swansborough. Dave Reed. Adrian Hart. Checker flag being made ready. Last turn for the last time in this one. 726, Tim Curnock takes the win. From 48, Brian Cornelius, 12, Lee Oakley, and 174, Robin Pilcher. 8, Mitch Swansborough, and 152, Dave Reed, with number 2, Adrian Hart, bringing up the rear. Sixth place 152 Dave Reed, and seventh place number 2 Adrian Hart. 1 minute 27.30 seconds, 46.14 miles per hour. We'll get that one out again later. This is race 21. Chrissy Mackett goes wide out of that turn, opening the door wide for number 17 Tim Reckermount to get through on the inside. So it's Tim Mount from Chris Mackett, from Chris Still. Go here at Frittenden. 17, Tim Mount leads from Chris Mackett and Chris Still. Graham Nola, Lee Barley, Gordon Walker. So Tim Mount leads on the last lap flag, and Chris Mackett looks like he's sizing him up on the outside. Tim Mount leads, Chris Mackett is gaining yards as they come out of that turn down the straight into the last corner for the last time. What's going to happen here? Tim Mount holding a tight line, Chris Mackett goes around the outside, and they are side by side as they come out of that corner flat out, but Tim Mount takes it from Chris Mackett in second, from 82 Chris Still in third. And number 5, Lee Barley, 54. Graham Nola. And 84, Gordon Walker. Race 21, upright solo, a win. A cracking win for number 17, Tim Reckermount. In second place was number 68, Chris Mackett. Third place was 82, Chris Still. Fourth place was number 5, Lee Barley. Fifth place was 54, Graham Nola. And sixth place was 84, Gordon Walker. We'll come back to that later. Paul Bartlett gets the whole shot in this one. He's out of the first turn first. He's got quite a good comfortable lead from the first corner. He's leading down that back straight. '92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott from Willoffin. And Rob Paul. Oh, Simmons, it looked like he just nipped up the inside there. I can see some wet stuff coming on my screen here. The natural watering sprinkler system's on time. 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. 9, Miles Simmons, Nicky Owen. Then Willoffin, Rob Paul. Colin Blackbourn, Karl Pugh. John Hiscock, Carl Bell. '92, Paul Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. 1 lap to go. Miles Simmons and Nicky Owen in second place. Then Will Offin. And Rob Paul, Colin Blackbourn. Carl Pugh, John Hiscock, Karl Bell. Coming a better time. Then to my left. Checkered flag, Paul Whitelam, Alan Elliott, collect the win. From Miles Simmons, Nicky Owen. Will Offin. And Rob Paul, Colin Blackbourn, Carl Pugh and John Hiscock. Karl Bell. Race 22. Race 22, right-hand Sidecars, a win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Second place was number 9, Miles Simmons and Nicky Owen. Third place was number 80, Will Offin and Rob Paul. Fourth place was number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Carl Pugh. And in fifth place was 184, John Hiscock and Karl Bell. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.78 seconds, a speed of 49.20 miles per hour. Race 22 from the top, 92, 9, 80, 25, 184, 1 minute 32.78 seconds, 49.20 miles per hour. The upright solos at the top of the page. No, we've not got time. Revs rise, tapes fly, here they come. Race 23. Rob Winterburn gets down to the first turn first, and it's Neil Owen that goes past him on that first turn. Neil Owen's gone very wide, he gets the motor on. Rob Winterburn is pushing on the inside, and Rob Winterburn comes through in the first place. Neil Owen in second. Steve Smith in third. So it's Rob Winterburn from Neil Owen. Neil Owen seems to have trouble. I can't see anything for rain. Neil Owen's chasing up the back straight, and Rob Winterburn also going. Everybody else seems to be on the centre green. Around it comes then, 48. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown. From Neil Owen, Wayne Rickards. Scoring good points here. Turn for the last lap flag. Don't worry, the sun is shining over Rural Smothers. A win for 48, no, last lap flag for Rob Winterburn. Steve Smith coming onto the track. Rob Winterburn takes the checkered flag. Second place to Neil Owen, Wayne Rickards. Steve Smith and Radley Steer, I think that was. Well, we're on the line. Market, of course, says go. Start man says go. There goes the tapes, and here they come. Oakley down to the first turn. Let's see how much slower this race is than some of those others. With 37, Mark Cossar and Karl Bell going straight into the lead, with Rob Wilson and Teri Saunters in second place. Mark Cossar leading on the back straight. I tell you what, it looks quite fast considering how much water's just got on it. So Mark Cossar, Karl Bell, Rob Wilson, Teri Saunters. Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. And Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin Senior. At half distance then, Mark Cossar and Karl Bell from Rob Wilson, Teri Saunters. Now a battle starting on here with Dave Penfold, Richard Webb and Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin Senior, with Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin getting the better of it. Nicely spread out, makes it easy for us in the commentary box. The last lap flag goes out for 37, Mark Cossar and Karl live. From 24, Rob Wilson and Teri Saunters. Trevor Colvin, Andy Colvin Senior. Dave Penfold, Richard Webb bringing up the rear. Now the last turn for the last time, Mark Cossar, British Masters champion twice, takes the win. From Rob Wilson, Teri Saunters. Trevor and Andy Colvin Senior. Dave Penfold, Richard Webb. On Alex Ken Lane outfit. Race 24 to right-hand Sidecars. Race 24, a win for number 37, Mark Cossar and Karl Blythe. Second place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Teri Saunters. Third place, number 991, Trevor Colvin and Andy Colvin Senior. And in fourth place, number 4, Dave Penfold and Richard Webb. The winner's time at 1 minute 38.49 seconds, an average speed of 46.34 miles per hour. Race 24 in 37, 24, 991, 4. 1 minute 38.49 seconds, 46.34